Here is a quick look at what is growing in our garden. This is where I do some of my seed starting, and then we've got our main vegetable crop in here. So right here by the front is Malabar spinach. It's a perennial spinach. I haven't really decided where I want that to go. We also have oregano, some pepper plants, some lettuce, some squash, some herbs. These are befriend, horehound. I think that is cauliflower right there. We also have some lettuce I planted from seed back in January, I think, and it is going to seed, so I'm gonna harvest those seeds and save those. There's also some arugula that went to seed. I'll be saving those seeds. Tomato plants, marigolds, some more zinnias towards the back. More tomatoes, some sunflowers. Back here we have some beans. What kind are these? These are climbing French beans. And up front, I think I skipped it, I've got some red runner beans up front. This is purple basil. I think this one's a perennial. More squash, more peppers, more tomatoes. Some Jerusalem artichoke. Got a bed of Jerusalem artichoke. We've got our asparagus beds. A lot of our cilantro has gone to flower, so we'll be saving those seeds. Some marigold mint. And there's chives throughout the garden because they multiply so easily that I just put them everywhere. There's a little bit of lemongrass in here that I've been cutting. Our lemon tree is putting on some lemons. Or actually, I think this is a lime tree. I think the lemon tree died. So we've got some limes. Some tarragon, more chives. This bed will be getting cleaned out soon. This had arugula in it, so it's gone to seed. I have a large comfrey plant that I'm gonna dig up and divide and spread that around. There's still some lettuce that we planted from seed. Cilantro seeds are forming. I think that's a sunflower. More lettuce. These are just some ceramic things that we got from a friend, and right now I have nowhere to put them. This is a bed of parsley. I kept sowing it back in December, January, because I thought the seeds were old, but apparently the seeds were good. They just were not ready then. Got a grapevine here, and there's one in the other bed on the other side. Rosemary down at the end. This is its second year, I think, second season. This is a bed of different pumpkins. We had a whole bunch of pumpkins from Halloween and they started to rot, so I just got them off the ground and put them in the bed, and now they're producing. This bed has tomatoes and peppers, some parsley, a little chamomile, creeping thyme, this is a lemon balm here, some of the bell peppers are starting to produce, and these are lots of cayenne peppers. It's a little patch of oregano, and then along my fence line I've got sunflowers, zinnias, marigolds. This is a bed of chives and garlic. There are also irises here. I was given a lot of irises, so I just planted them where I could. So in this wheelbarrow I had the lettuce and something else in here. So that lettuce will be gone soon once it flowers. And now we've got a birdhouse gourd, some zucchini, and morning glories that are trailing off. This is a start with some seedlings. That is Korean mint with a zinnia seed. Got a blackberry bush down there, thornless one. And we do need to do a little cleanup of the grass. More Jerusalem artichokes. So with the grass situation, I haven't decided if I want to go ahead and mulch it like I did with the front of the garden, the original part, or if I want to leave it grass, because the kids like to run around in here and play their games in the grass. So I haven't decided what we're going to do with that yet. This bed has strawberries. Those are my ceramic strawberries to stop the chickens and birds from pecking them. There's some oregano, which I may be pulling out and moving. Some more onions and a couple of cucumbers that are starting to trellis up this bed frame I found. And these are my mom's plants because she's going out of town, so I am watering them for her. It's a curry tree. One of our cats knocked it down when it was on a stand, and it was out of its pot for a night. It looks like it's doing better. This is one of our smaller jujube trees. And we have a larger one over there with all of our other fruit trees. And let's see, so we're turning around, more tarragon. Mint is in this bed along with all of the walking onions. So this is the battle of the invasive plants. They all seem to be doing okay. These are our potatoes, the different varieties, and back here are the potatoes that have beans in them, so the beans can trellis up the fence line. I don't know if these potatoes are done or if the bugs got to them, so I'm going to check this out later today. And that is pretty much it. We're starting sweet potatoes outside of the fence. And that is pretty much our garden. Kids do their bubbles out here. That bag has some bee frames in it. We got a beehive from a neighbor, so we're getting that project going. But it's always projects going and always things to be planted.